Today I am speedrunning New Super Mario Bros. Wii with the caveat that I have not speedran, played, or watched a speedrun of this game in a while now, so let's see how fast we can do this crap. There will of course be 2 full runs. Why, you ask? One will be just doing it blind and the other will be improving upon the first one after a little practice. There will be mistakes, there will be failures, but we will keep going at it. Starting with the first level of World 1, we grab a helicopter mushroom and float over the majority of the level. I then immediately lose the mushroom in level 2, but we keep going regardless because this is what we have to do. Grab and abuse Yoshi for a bit before finding the secret exit that lets us go to World 5. Sorry Toad, but I don't really feel like it. Plus, I want another helicopter mushroom. World 5-1 has a bunch of plants, falling hazards, and spikes, but I was able to squeak past a small Mario, opening up a few potential pathways because I used the propeller suit I got from the mushroom house, and very luckily ran into the piranha plant without losing it. On 5-2, we use the wigglers as trampolines and go New Super Mario Bros. Whee! Next is the castle, where I instantly lost my propeller suit and got transformed into Small Mario. I eventually got to the top where I died. Well, I used a fire flower, went back in and paused the game to say goodnight to my parents. Make sure you show your parents some love when you can, but the timer is still going, so make it back to the top, don't make the same mistake as before, and move on to the auto-scroller. This part can be done with a propeller mushroom and pretty quickly, but it's too much precise a trick to bother going back to World 1 and trying to get another mushroom just to probably end up losing it to a Goomba. So we do it the slow way with the ice flower, knocking enemies off once the platform reaches its limit. And now it's time for the haunted house, and I completely forgot where the secret exit was. I trekked the long, desolate halls hoping for me to suddenly remember, and after a whopping total of like 30 seconds, I recalled that you have to go down this area past the first set of doors, go past the fake wall, make your way through the part lit by blocks, hopefully not die like I did because you forgot there was no ground here, and finish at the exit gate. World 8, here we go. 8-1 has a fog that keeps approaching with lava everywhere, but it's really not that bad. 8-2 has another secret exit behind this platform though. I thought this skeleton ride was the coolest thing ever when I was a kid. It's still one of the coolest things ever. And so it is time for Bowser Jr.'s airship. I made a few small mistakes here, but nothing atrocious, and dealt with the ground pound bombs relatively stress-free. Alright, let's deal with the big fucking turtle. The first part of the castle is pretty easy, just avoid the fire that spews about, before descending with the not as cool bone platforms and going through the massive door. I tried to damage boost past Bowser, but I forgot that this doesn't work, so I'm just gonna have to be Catfish and fight Big Bowser as Small Mario. Note to self, don't hesitate. Take 2. Alright, that's a little bit of a setback, but it's not too bad as long as we don't die again. Note to self, try not to die to bullshit. On to take 3, where I was starting to sweat a bit. I mean, I know this is much easier with the propeller mushroom, but my deaths have just been me overthinking the platforming. Lead the fireballs to the open area and go. Hell yeah! We may have died a few times and improvised when we needed to, but the princess was saved in 46 minutes, 17 seconds, and 39 milliseconds. So now that you know the general gist of the run, let's improve. Currently, the world record for New Super Mario Bros. Wii Any Percent sits at 23 minutes, 53 seconds, and 950 milliseconds, if you don't exclude load times. My current run would land me at about 1018th place on the speedrun.com leaderboard. For the second full run, I'd like to shoot for 900th. This would mean doing better than 39 minutes and 6 seconds. I also changed from playing with the Wii Remote to playing with a remapped GameCube controller, because all my button inputs were delayed to hell and back, and yet, on my first attempt with the controller, this one, I found out that I mapped it incorrectly, so I had a horrendous grip this entire run, but fuck it, Wii ball. I did a better 1-1 during this run, not bothering with the first mushroom. I also kept the propeller suit for 1-2, but had to use the Yoshi for the secret exit in 1-3. After becoming a human projectile, we made it to 5-1 with these assholes again, but I got the red coins for a fire flower and got rid of them, even if it took a little bit more time. Deal with the piranhas, don't call Peter, make our way up the castle little by little, and not die to the Koopaling this time. Use the propeller and the mansion to save a couple seconds and fling ourselves to World 8. I very quickly learned that the propeller suit is hard to use in 8-1 because of the asteroids, and I could have saved a little bit of time by damage boosting, but I didn't want to risk anything. 8-2 and 8-7 went swimmingly, but the airship! It's not even that bad, I just died because I was a little too impatient while spinning this screw. At least I did the Bowser Jr. fight much faster by timing my ground pounds better. For the Bowser level, I gave myself a fire flower for some health and ran through the first couple areas much faster than my last run. And when I went through the door, I was much more mentally ready. Bowser shows up again, but I know his tricks. Button, big, run. Keep running. Section 2. Fireballs become enemies and platforms reluctantly lay a path. We're right there, just a little bit more. "36 minutes, 51 seconds, and 750 milliseconds. Booyah! This would land me at 833rd place, if I didn't accidentally make the run ineligible. The reason for this is that, unfortunately, this is one of the few games that does not allow runs to be submitted if you played on an emulator. But that is a-okay. If I do this again, whether it's Mario or just speedrunning another game, I'll look at the rules before I start doing runs. For now though, I still beat my personal best. Hell yeah. Oh wait, this is my jam! Mario, you go left. Luigi, you go right. And Toads, well, you just be Toads.